It's the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Chiefs and the Texans, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now, and this is also a measuring.
Weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Kadarius Toney now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Receiver in motion, going left. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A tight end in motion now. A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field. Again, Mahomes to throw. This one finds Kelsey. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Man in motion, out of the slot. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw it. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Texans are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is complete to Schultz. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Schultz with the catch. And he gets him around 6 there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st down, Texans.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Pass play now. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Everly's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Tony now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Stays in the pocket, and this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the Texans' 42-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. They'll come out throwing into the hands of Schultz. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's Now 2nd and 6.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. 4th down coming up. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Jukes out a one-stop, and he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hauled in by Rice. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Desmond King up to make the tackle. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
A 48-yard attempt.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. He's dropping back to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing on second and real long here. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. 13-3 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at third and very long. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And they take him down right along the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds his man, Rice. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Another throw for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Automatic first down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing is Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Completed to Collins. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They go play action on 1st. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they face 2nd and long. They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the 1st. Throwing now off play action. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. We get a timeout here called by the offense. Second and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And they had that one contained right at the line. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Ty Zettner on again now to punt this away. Juke the defender. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And they'll have a short field in front of them as they take over. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Design bootleg here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Back to throw, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A give to Mixon up the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 17.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completes this one to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down.
Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 43. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Give him the 1st half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Mixon, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start. Offense.
So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Throw on 3rd down. Pass caught by Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. And he drives it up past the 45. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. They're throwing it. Gets it to him on the screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26, and it sets up a Houston 1st.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They go play action on 1st. Finds a man right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A give. This is Mixon. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Motion man sent left. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Throwing now on 1st down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now looking to throw. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On that last call, not sitting well with DeMeco Ryans. He's going to make them review it.
Play is under review.
Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession. But did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Everly's kick is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Tony now to return it. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been having the kind of start he prepared for all offseason. And it's good enough to be top 5 in passing yards league-wide. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 14. On target to his man, Tony. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Jukes one defender, and he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
A 55-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Connection made to Dell. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing from the gun here. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're gonna mark it out at the 6. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this one's only forward to about the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Desmond King up to make the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Following the play, officials signaling for a stoppage as we see it's Marquise Brown shaken up. He's in need of some help from the trainers. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st down, Texans.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Finding Collins. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running left with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Third and just 2 to go.
It's now 3rd and 2.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the air, Mahomes. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Kelsey's got it right side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 20.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 41. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. In the middle holds, they don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Completed a... Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The home teams and Rashee Rice readying for a new series on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Wiley hauls it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Putting a receiver in motion.
7-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. He's got it on the slant. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 37, Texans 20.
Reed now to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 1st down, he takes the snap. And a man is there to knock that away. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So now it's 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Completed to Collins. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Desperation time here on 4th. They connect for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He'll throw it yet again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
2nd and 10 now. Schultz with the catch. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. It's fielded at the 14. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw on first. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 1. Dell with the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
They'll throw it again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. All set up now for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Collins there to grab it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Throwing it again here. Finding Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll throw it. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They can trot out that victory formation here, Brock. Send us all home. No timeouts left to stop that clock. So they take a knee here, and they say perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.